Dynamics is the corp company that's responsible for the creation of Quantumin Plus. You'll learn more about that as we go along, and we'll tell you about the company today, the inventor, the owner. I'll tell you about the product, and we'll tell you about the opportunity that's available for you so that you can decide whether you need to take further time and effort in order to research this company. First, though, we'd like to start with dream. Why dream? Because here we have an opportunity to think about something that we've never had a chance to think about. Where we are, where we're going, how far it is that we want to go in life. In fact, I'm excited because we can bring this opportunity to the people in the Philippines and give them a chance to step above and beyond any level of life that they are already at. But I've discovered that what happens to most people is that they don't dream anymore. Years ago when we were little, we would dream about everything. We'd dream about the car we wanted to drive, the house we wanted to have, the lifestyle, the travel we wanted to do. The world was our oyster. Everything was possible. We could hook it up to anything that we wanted and go for it, and we knew we could get it. But as time went on, our dreams began to shrink. And I know why. Partly because when we first went to school, we realized, oh my goodness, this is hard. It's very difficult to do. And then we went and got our first job and got a paycheck. And it was like, oh my goodness, I worked a whole month. Is this all that I'm making? And as our check and our incomes became our reality, we began to shrink our dreams down to what we believed our reality to be. I just ask you today to do something different. Dream big. What would it be? What would it be like if you were dreaming big? What would your house look like? What would your car look like? How much money would you have in the bank? Because if there was a possibility for you to have those things, then there's freedom to dream it. You don't have to worry about failure. All you have to worry about is, can I get done what needs to be done in order to have the wonderful things that I desire? Well, with Q Dynamics, you can dream again. Because set ourselves on a mission and with a global vision that is you. Now here's our mission. The mission, you see, is to create and improve better health and economic condition in our society. Let's focus on that economic condition, because that means this company not only is presenting a product that brings better health for people, but it also brings opportunity for you and me and anyone that chooses to earn an income while we're sharing the very product that improves our health, improves our fitness, and does all the things that we'd like it to do. And of course, like any other company, Q Dynamics wants to be the global leader in this industry. What's interesting, they're going to go about it. To be the global leaders, we have and we will continue to create unprecedented nutraceuticals that challenge traditional medicine. Now, when I say nutraceutical, that's not a pharmaceutical. Pharmaceuticals are dangerous. They're addictive. They require prescriptions because they must be controlled, otherwise you will hurt yourself. But a nutraceutical is a nutritional product that has medicinal attributes. And our nutraceuticals literally challenge traditional medicine as we know it. And we will also create 1 million millionaires in the Philippines so that we're able to share this gift and this opportunity. 1 million millionaires. The question is, will you choose to be one of them? So let's start with our corporate profile. Understand a little bit about the ownership, the qualified science awards that the company has received already. Incorporation, licensing, and certification, those are all very important. Where are our locations and what's the manufacturing supply chain like with this company? So it all begins with Dr. Delia Maceda. She's our president, CEO, and our formulator. This is a very highly qualified individual, and she has a heart that's just as big as you can possibly imagine. With her Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology from the Far Eastern University School of Medical Technology, she possesses her Doctor of Medicine. She also is a doctor. Her specialty is obstetrics and gynecology, and she's a nutritional and environmental medicine specialist. A member of many, many fellowships, always learning, always on the latest that's going on in science. This woman has accomplished things that many doctors only dream of. Matter of fact, the product that we will show you today, Quantumin Plus, has been so effective that Dr. Maceda has been on Salamat Doc as a volunteer doctor for 8 years now doing medical missions, and the results are documented over and over and over again. Because of that documentation and that visibility, she has also received many, many different awards from the Filipino Inventor Society, the Certificate of Participation with Elevate, and the Dangal ng Bayan. She's just received award after award after award. All of this based on what Quantumin Plus is doing for people and for the world of medicine. Our incorporation, licensing, and certifications are all in place, where BFAT is taken care of, the FDA is approved, Security and Exchange Commission, everything is in place that needs to be in place. In fact, even including halal certification, which is the Muslim equivalent of the FDA. That way, we don't have to worry about what group of people we work with. We have met all of the needs of everyone worldwide that we can possibly imagine. And maybe even more is that we have our own manufacturing plant. I personally find this to be very, very important, because one of the major problems that you have in the business world is, can you get a constant supply of your product so that you can deliver it to your customer? When you are in control of your own manufacturing and your own supply, we are not at the mercy of anyone else. We have a sense of freedom and liberty, and we can just move and grow as fast as we want, because we do never have to worry about, will the product be there, will it be available when we need it to be. And that manufacturing plant also is Good Manufacturing Practice certified. This is another important documentation, because this certification is viewed from the United States, Canada, United Kingdom as very important. What it does, it assures the business world that what we create in our manufacturing plant is pure, it is what it says it is, and it is not adulterated by anything that could adulterate it. It's clean, pure, and exactly what it says it is. Magnificent certification. We now have in Lipa, Alabang, we have a branch in Baguio, we have one in Davao, and we have a branch in Cebu. Growing, and we have mobile stockists all over the Philippines, in the United Kingdom, in Africa, in Saudi Arabia, in Korea, in Japan. We're in places all over many, many countries already. So what's the number one mission that we have? Well, that number one mission is to improve health. This is the doctor's heart. That's what she's after. She wants more than anything to give people an opportunity at health that they've never had before. What we know that the human body is made up of 100 trillion cells or more. And we also know that it's designed that is with healthy forms. The cells form the tissues the organs the systems, and those systems form our body. A healthy body is what God gave us and what we have. We were not designed to have diabetes or gout or glaucoma or strokes or any of these illnesses and disease that attack us. Why are so many people sick and diseased? Well, because we're under attack. We're under attack from free radicals and toxins, and we're under attack from poor nourishment. So even if we stop the attack, we're not giving our bodies what it needs in order to recuperate and defend itself. It's like we have these termites or rust or pests inside of us, just as an analogy. They're eating away at the lowest level, at the cellular level of our bodies. And that does something that's very important to note. What it is when you have a damaged cell, it creates damaged tissues, and damaged tissues form damaged organs, and damaged organs are damaged systems, and that causes our disease and early aging. The question might be, well, it's from places that many, many people already know about. Where do we get all these toxins? Well, the first place is our food. All of the stuff that's put in our food, the processing, the canned food, the sugars, drugs that we take, and even our cookware is a constant source of toxicity towards the human body. The fact that when we drink the water that we have must be processed. We can't just drink it because we know it's a mess, but even when you process it, it turns the water acidic. Then we have, of course, the air. There's just so much that could be said about the pollution that's right here in the Philippines. There's no environmental protection authority. You ride around in factories and pesticides and garbage and aerosol. It's a constant attack. And these are major causes of the toxicity and the free radicals that we get. Add to that our lifestyle. Some people smoke and some drink, and we stress and we worry, and we're exhausted over our jobs and worried about our children. All of these things are in a constant attack. Well, welcome to the solution. Quantumin Plus, proudly Pinoy. What Quantumin Plus does is it alkalinizes. It's a heavy metal chelator, an energizer, an antioxidant, and a detoxifier. Now, we'll talk about each one of those as we go through here. The first thing is to understand is the alkalinity. Your body is right here at 7.0. As you see right there, 7.0 is where the human body. It's actually 7.2 our blood is at. And when we feed ourselves day after day, the things such as is on all of our menus, fruit juices, grains, eggs, fish, tea, beans, chicken, beer, sugar, mineral water, processed water, coffee, white bread, beef, shellfish, pastries, pasta, cheese, soda, all of these things are acidic, and the further down that list you go, the more acidic they get. Matter of fact, soda is the same level of acidity as hydrochloric acid. It's not the same construction, molecular construction, but it's still the same pH. And that's a problem. If we were to fill our menus up with things like cabbage, carrots, almonds, apples, celery, lettuce, green tea, olive oil, broccoli, spinach, or highly alkalinized water, that is all alkaline. And the more we do and eat and drink alkaline, the more we give our body an opportunity to remain alkaline. So our body is either neutral where it belongs, or it can be alkaline, or it can be pushed down and become acidic. Now, why is that important to understand? So let me just have Dr. Otto Warburg give you the statement. Now, Dr. Warburg won the Nobel Prize in 1931 for discovering cancer. This scientist knew what he was talking about. And in 1931, he said this: no disease, including cancer, can exist in an alkaline environment. So this is important. That's why when we look at the pH scale, what we want to do is understand we need to give our body the advantage to remain up on the alkaline side. If you will notice down here, the things, the cheese, the pasta, the soda, all of the things that we consume so much, these are the things that are making our body acidic, and it makes us more and more prone to disease. Next is it's a heavy metal chelator. Now, a chelator is what the body uses to attach the heavy metals that our bodies get inside of them so that they can be expelled out of the body. Now, there you see a short list of just a few poisonous heavy metals: aluminum, arsenic, beryllium, cadmium, copper, lead, lithium, manganese, mercury, silver, thallium, and tin. If our bodies store these chemicals up, the more they have, they are poisonous to us. They cause harm. As a matter of fact, most people don't know, but if you'll do your research on the web, you will find there are many statements. In fact, in PubMed.gov, it says that every one of their Alzheimer's patients tested had at least 140% more aluminum in their bodies than a normal person. Now, the doctors won't say aluminum is causing Alzheimer's. However, 100% of them have these elevated levels of aluminum. And there's another one. Everybody knows what arsenic is. We've heard about arsenic because in the movies people talk about being poisoned slowly by arsenic. Well, what's interesting is we may be poisoning ourselves slowly and we don't even know about it. In fact, this statement right here, in a 2007 study, found that over 137 million people in more than 70 countries are probably affected by arsenic poisoning from drinking water, because that water comes from groundwater, which is naturally has high concentrations of arsenic. Like right here in the Philippines, free running water is a very popular water. It's good, it's clean, there's no microbes in it. However, How much arsenic is in there? We just don't know. And we need to protect ourselves against these poisons. As they build up in our bodies, they set us up for very, very serious diseases. So some of the most common ones, of course, are lead poisoning, mercury poisoning, silver poisoning. In fact, silver poisoning, argyria. Here's a picture of a 92-year-old Caucasian man standing next to a young man who has normal skin. Look at the blueness and the weakness in this man. For years, he was using nose drops that contained silver, and his biopsy even showed silver deposits in his skin, and he's suffering from it. It's destroying him. Heavy metals are poisonous to the body. The chelates must be present in order to help you get rid of them, and they do not come very abundant naturally. Quantumin Plus is also an incredible energizer. In fact, the first thing that I love is that it gives you supercharged fitness. If you're a runner, a weightlifter, if you're into sports at any level, the nutrient delivery, electrolyte transport, protein metabolism, oxygen, and quicker recovery, Quantumin Plus will literally take you to another level. In fact, I use it on a regular basis. For the last 7 months, we've been on this product. I have been using it at the gym, and I have made greater gains than I've ever made, and I'm 60 years old. Matter of fact, here's a short little video that just shows you 3 of us, me and 2 other of my friends, all of us over 58 years old. I can also talk about then finally that it's a detoxifier. Amazing detoxifier. We know that we're under attack by these substances and things that we've already told you about, but the protection you get is amazing with Quantumin Plus. It will literally break down toxic substances, encapsulate it inside one of the ingredients that's part of this magnificent formulation that the doctor has created, and then expel it out of your body, not through your body, but out of your body. So instead of detoxifying like some of these programs they have out there with fruit juices and drinks and this and all this stuff that make you sick and hungry, and you just take Quantumin Plus regularly, and over a 2 or 3 day period, it will cause a massive, wonderful detoxification in your system to clear you up. Will very likely have healing manifestations as a result of the detoxification. Changes in your urine or in your stool or even in your perspiration. If there are substances in you that need to come out, you might perspire differently, even have secretions. A few people have mentioned a very slight headache. Anything serious. It's not uncomfortable. You just go about life full speed. Matter of fact, when I first started taking it, I headed right to the gym, and it didn't slow me down one bit. Oh, there you go. Now, what's mission number 2? Improve the economic conditions of society, beginning with you. We've talked about the company. We talked about the product, and it is an impact product, a product that makes a difference. When people take it, they know they're taking it, which is huge in a sales industry. Now, what kind of money is in it for you? That's another important thing that you want to know. What's the opportunity? First, we want to ask the question, is what you're doing right now producing abundance? And by abundance, I mean, is everything that you need being supplied? You don't have to worry about rent. You don't have to worry about or mortgage. You don't have to worry about utilities or a car or kids' colleges or travel. I mean, you get to go where you want, be where you want, do the things that you want, and be the blessing that you want because you are free because of the financial abundance you have. But is it producing what you're doing now doing that? For most people, it's not. Most people are working, they get paid, they pay their bills, and they stretch out to the end of the month, hoping they've got enough money to make it. This month, they do exactly the same thing. Work, get paid, pay bills, stretch. And it feels like you're in this constant rat cage, just running and running. Well, I'll alert you to a scam. A scam that's out there, because there are many scams, and here's one of the biggest scams ever. I call this the 40-40-40 scam. And that's where you help make somebody else rich by working 40 hours or more every week for 40 years of your life, from the time you're 20 to the time you're 60, and then you try to retire on 40% of what you weren't even comfortable with to begin with, and you barely were getting by. That happens. Almost everyone has bid into this particular scam, and is commonly known as a job just over broke. And then, of course, there are who have fallen for this next scam, and that scam is the SBD scam. That's where you invest considerable amounts of cash, or you take out a business loan and you go invest it in a building and inventory, and you work harder than any of your employees that you hire. You pay yourself first and you pay them last. You open at the very early and you close at the last, and you're there 70, 80 hours a week for 3 to 5 years, and then you shut down because the business failed. That's commonly known as the small business deal or the small business deception. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics said about half of all new establishments survive 5 years or more, and about 1/3 survive 10 years or more. So imagine you've invested all of this effort, and there you are, the cash, the time, the effort, and yet so often, so many times it fails. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and many other organizations you see down at the bottom, the Small Business Administration, report these things. The success rate among home-based businesses is strong. 70%, roughly 70% of home-based businesses will thrive over a 3-year period. And as far as 20,000 at-home professional entrepreneurs are grossing more than $1 million in revenue from working at home. I don't know about you, but I'm interested in those odds. And I know why. Is because you're not leveraged. When you have a job and you take and you're just trading your time for dollars, you have no leverage. If you don't work, you don't get paid. When you own your own business, you're self-employed, but you still have no leverage. Your time is being traded for dollars, sometimes more dollars, but it's still time for dollars. You have no leverage. If you don't work, you oftentimes don't get paid. If you pay someone else to do the work for you, you don't make your profit. Now, you could be an investor, and if you have a lot of money and you could invest it, you can make passive income. Sure, that's good money. Or you can be a business owner where instead of 100% of your effort, of your income depending upon you, 1% depends upon you, and the rest of it from all the people that work together with you. You own a system, and the people that work together with you work for you. So people equals dollars. And that's the nature of that's where we want to be, where we own our own system and people are working together with us in order for all of us to create money. Bill Gates said, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I'd choose network marketing. In fact, Tracy, a renowned network marketing author and economist, said, the future of network marketing is unlimited. There's no end in sight. It will continue to grow because better people are getting into it. It will be one of the respected businesses methods in the world. As a matter of fact, in the United States, many, many businesses are turning to the network marketing model. Realtors are turning to it. Attorneys are turning to it. Even mechanics are turning to it. There are many businesses that are turning to the model. Why? Because it works. So you can become a business partner and earn commissions and bonuses that will be free. You can develop a meaningful part-time income. You can part-time income will almost replace most people's full-time income, or you can create a significant full-time income and literally create your abundance in life and have the things and dream once again and go and be all that you wish. You see, abundance equals freedom. When you have abundance, you have freedom. When you have freedom, you can share, you can bless, you can help, you can serve, because you're not tied down to doing what has to be done. You're free to do what you want and what needs to be done. So let's take a look at the first way we make money in this company. First way we make money is direct selling profit. Now that comes at, once you're a distributor, you save 30% when you purchase the product, and when you retail it, you earn 42% on all suggested retail prices. So there's the 3 bottle. Let's take the 35 millimeter bottle. Is a month's supply. It sells for 950 pesos a month. You as a distributor would purchase it at 665. Your profit's 285 pesos. Second way we make money, direct referral bonuses. This is a wonderful thing because the company actually pays you to share the product, pays you to let other people know about what is already blessing your life. And you earn 1,000 pesos every time you enroll someone with a premium kit. And it's an unlimited number. So you enroll a person, you make 1,000. You enroll another person, you make another 1,000. You enroll every time you enroll someone, it's one-time money, but it's good money that comes every time. And it doesn't matter where you enroll them, you will make 1,000 because it's all based on one world volume. Money is called the matching incentive bonus. At this point, we actually begin to make money off of other people's efforts. When you do direct sales, it's your efforts. When you enroll people, that's your efforts. But on the matching incentive bonus, it's everybody's efforts on the team. Daily, the system goes out and looks down to infinity at all the product points that are under your two teams. You will have two teams, a left team and a right team for this bonus. You earn 1,500 pesos for every match that your teams do. So when you have a match of 1,500 points, which is a premium kit, and a match of 1,500 points, which is a premium kit, one on the left and one on the right, you will earn 1,500 pesos every time. Whether you enroll the people with that premium kit or someone else in your organization enrolls them, you will still make the money. Now, because the system goes down to infinity, there's also a corporate financial safety net because you cannot pay to infinity without going broke. So the maximum you can make in a day on this one bonus is 24,000 pesos. That's not a bad day. In fact, that's 168,000 a week and 720,000 pesos a month. You enroll, you get your business center, and you get a left and a right side. When the computer goes out and it looks for these matching points, and it finds one on the left and one on the right, if that's what it finds, it'll pay you 1,500. If a few days from now, a week from now, after everybody's working, a few more people enroll, and let's say it finds 8 on one side and 8 on the other, it sends you 12,000 pesos, as high as 16 for 24,000 pesos. And it looks every day, twice a day, to pay you those bonuses, and we are paid daily, and you can download that directly from your back office right into your BPI bank account. We use BPI because it doesn't charge us anything. The last one I'm going to show you is the repeat sales income. For the repeat sales income, this is unlimited income growth. It's actually the largest amount of money. It takes longer time to develop, but over time, this is where you develop strong residual incomes, and you're paid down with our company 15 levels on as many teams as you wish. So every time you enroll a person, you're paid on the volume that is produced by that person 15 levels deep, 15 people below every single person you personally enroll. So what does that look like? Well, to build this, I'm going to build this based on industry averages. What we know in this industry, and what I know after 21 years in this industry, is that everyone that you enroll as a distributor to help you build and work in this team will, on average, enroll 3 people. So let's build this on real predictable averages that we know we can count on over time. So in your first level, let's say you're just average, you're going to enroll 3 people. In order to qualify for this bonus, you have a monthly maintenance of equal to the value of 3 bottles of the 35 millimeter bottles of the product. So you'll buy your 3 bottles and they'll buy their 3 bottles. When 3 people buy 3 bottles, that's 9. We assign a point value to each bottle so that we can do currency exchanges across different values from country to country. So your point value would be 1,800. You make 10% on the 1,800, which means you make 180 pesos every month that your 3 people order their 3 bottles. You say, well, that's not very exciting. It's only 180 pesos. But watch what happens. So we know on average they are going to enroll 3 people. So on your second level, in time, you will have at least 9. And when you have 9, they'll order their 3 bottles. Now you have 5,040 in points, and you make 540 a month, every month on the second level, plus the 180 on the first level. On your third level, you would be at 1,620 plus. On the fourth level, you'd be at 4,860 plus the 1,620, the 540, and the 180. On the fourth level, you'd be at 14,580. On the fifth level, you'd be at 21,880. 70, and now it's getting very interesting. And on the 7th level, you're at 65,610. Now we're talking real money, because if you add up all those figures above, monthly you're getting over 100,000 pesos. And on the 8th level, you're at 196,830 for that level alone. That's where most companies stop, is 8 levels deep. We project this all the way out 15 levels, and if you go out to the 15th level, the numbers are in the hundreds of millions. They're incomprehensible numbers. So the good news is the potential for you to make income is there, and all we have to do is just keep building and helping others build and teach and duplicate, and there's a massive amount of residual income to be made. Imagine you earn 10% on repeat sales from everyone in your team. And so you go out and you start sharing Quantumin, you enroll your first one, and then you enroll a second one. Now you're getting 10% twice, and then they enroll somebody you don't even know, and then somebody else, and then somebody else, and then you enroll another one, and next thing you know, all of a sudden somebody from an overseas country gets enrolled. And it doesn't matter where the product's being ordered from, if they're in your group, and the bigger and bigger it gets, you're getting 10% on every one of those people. That is exciting to me. That is huge. In fact, that is what got me out of retirement, because I know this money is real. So let's just take a quick second here to do a feasibility study. Now, I wanted to know for sure that the money was there on the front end, right out of the gate. And so we did a feasibility study based on just the matching incentive bonus. Now, as you know, the average person will enroll 3 people. So on the feasibility study, I backed it down to less than average, just 2 people. What if everyone just enrolled 2 people? That's it, just 2 people. What would happen on the matching incentive bonus alone? Not the repeat sales, not the retail sales, not the enrollment bonuses, just the matching. So if you enroll 1 on your left and 1 on your right, you'll make 1,500 extra pesos. Now next month, month 2, let's say we take a month to do this, you will help the guy on your left enroll 2 and the lady on your right enroll 2. So now you have 2 on your left and 2 on your right in your organization. You make 3,000 on their efforts. And then we help them enroll 2, and you make 6,000. And on the 4th level, you make 12,000. And on the 5th level, you make 24. And on the 6th level, 48. On the 7th, 96. 8th, you're at 192. And at 9th, you're at 384. And on the 10th level, 10th month, on the 10th month, you could hit 720,000 if everybody just enrolled 2. And you have maxed out this bonus, 720,000. So from now on, your organization is going to continue to grow, which is going to give you stability, but you're going to make a consistent 720,000 in matching incentive bonuses from then on. Like when you put that together, your first year income was 2.93 million pesos. Some people say, oh my gosh, I can't even imagine money. Well, okay, what if it was only half that much? It was only half that much. It's still 1.46 million. People go, I don't know, I just can't even imagine. Only a quarter of that. People only enroll a half a person each every month. Half a person each every month. It would still be 720,000 in your first year. I don't know, when's the last year you earned 720,000? That's good money. That's good money. What's your second year look like? Well, your current income for 12 months is now 720,000 pesos. So your second year income will be 8.6. Add that together with your 2.93 million, and you've made 11.53 in 2 years. Amazing, amazing money. So, get started on your path to your freedom and to your dreams. You can get started by choosing either a premium pack, a business builders, or a quick start. Well, the premium pack is the most common one. This is what most people get, and it comes with all of the things that we've already talked about. What you get in there is 9 bottles of the product. Well, actually right now you're getting +1. You're getting 10 on a company special. So you're getting 10 bottles of product that are worth 950 pesos each, just if you retail them. That's 9,500 pesos worth of product that you have. Plus, you get your business kit with your price list, your pamphlet, your product catalog, and DVDs, etc. You get a 1,000 peso gift certificate for the Q Wellness Center in Quezon City. You get your own personal web-based back office where everything is tracked and where it can all be put together and you can see, and you'll know all of your volume and transfer your monies and everything. And you get $100,000 in accident insurance. But you don't pay $9,500 for it. You pay $8,880. Now, that's the first and the most common way. The second I call, let me show you what's going on with the premium package first as we build it. Sorry about that. I was ready to jump to the business builder. I get excited about it. The premium pack, you set up your business center. Now watch this. We're going to enroll 4 people. Just 4 people. So we enroll one on your left, you make 1,000, and one on your right, you make 1,000, and you make your 1,500 match. Then you roll another one on the left, another one on the right, and you do it again. So what happened for you? You made 4,000 in direct referral bonuses. You made 3,000 in matching incentive bonuses for a total of 7,000. And if you sold your product along the way as you were sharing the plan with people and they said, I'd like to try the product. Okay, sell them a bottle because not everybody will start with you. You will gross 16,500 pesos in the first month or 2 if you're working the business. That's not bad profit. 8,880 investment turns into 16,500 in just a couple of months. There's very few businesses can talk about that kind of profitability. Now, the business builder, which I tried to jump to just a moment ago because I get excited, is where you actually get to leverage your efforts and increase your income on the same effort. So let me show you what that is. You order 3 of everything, 3 premium packs, business kits, they all come together. You get 3 complete premium packs with 28,500 pesos worth of product. You only pay 26,640 for it. Now, why would you do that? Some people go, that's a lot of money. Why would I buy 3 packs? Well, watch this. Now you come in and you set up your business center. So you have a left and a right to that pay center. The first person you sponsor is yourself with your second kit. And so you make 1,000 pesos for enrolling yourself. The third person you enroll is yourself again on your right. And now you made not only the 1,000, but a 1,500 match. Now watch, we're going to enroll our next 4 people again. Let's enroll the same 4 people. And what happens? One on the left, one on the right, and you made 3,500 pesos in your number 2 spot. One on the left, one on the right, under your number 3 spot, and you made another 3,500 there. What's your totals? Well, you also get a match because those 2 guys are in the first business center, and those 2 are also in the first business center. So for the same 4 people, you made 6,000 in direct referral bonuses. You made 7,500 in matching incentive bonus. Made 13,500. All total, you would have to have like 300,000 pesos in the bank to make that kind of money in 5 years on interest. Plus, if you sold all your product, you'll gross 42,000 pesos. That is a powerful way to get started, and I highly recommend it for those that can. But not everybody can do that. Some people, all they can do is the premium. That's fine. And then there are those we found out here in the province where we live that can't do either one of those. They struggle to put together the kind of money for a premium or a business builder. We also have the Q-Start package because we want to be inclusive rather than exclusive. What does that look like? Well, you simply buy 2 bottles of 35 millimeter product, 2 1-month supplies. You get your business kit with all of your pamphlet and your DVD in your place, just like everyone else, and you get your personal web-based back office for the Q-Start package. And you get 1,900 pesos worth of product, and you only pay 1,880 for it. But now, what does it look like financially? Well, here's advantages and disadvantages. The first disadvantage, if you'll notice over here to the left, is that the matching incentive bonus is grayed out. You do not get the potential 720,000 pesos. You don't get the gift certificate, and you don't get the accident insurance, and your repeat sales are only paid to the 7th level. Also, I might point out, anyone that enrolls anyone with a Q-Start package, instead of making 1,000 pesos, makes 250 pesos for every Q-Start enrollment. But you can still earn money, and you're already in position so that you can capitalize on being in place as the people above you help and build with you, and you catch a little bit of spillover. Here's what it looks like. Let's enroll that same 4 people. So one on the left and one on the right, make 1,000, 1,000, another one on the left, another one on the right, you make 1,000, 1,000. You don't get the matching incentive bonuses, but you did make 4,000 in direct referral bonuses for the premium kits you enrolled. Sell your extra bottle of product and you gross 4,950 pesos. That's a pretty good deal. Or, as always, become a retail customer and enjoy health and well-being, and we're glad to set you up as a retail customer and sell you the product month over month. Dream. That's how I started this presentation. I invited you to dream big. If you did dream big, what would your house look like? Your car look like? How much money would you have in the bank? Would your life be different than what you have? Because it can be different. It can be. Next. Now, generally, there are 3 kinds of people. Which are you? You know, there's A, I like what I see, but I'm fairly comfortable, so I want to start slow. Okay. Start with the Q-Start package, 1,880 pesos, get you 2 bottles of product. You can start trying a bottle. You can share it with your wife or husband, or you can sell the bottle and make 950 back. Get started with that. Or there's B, I'm in. Let's get started. Let's make some money. I get it. Well, then we need to decide, are you going to get a business builders pack or are you going to get a premium pack? And then finally there's, well, I'd like to try that amazing product first. Fine. Become a retail customer, 950 pesos, and you can have a 35 millimeter bottle just as soon as you want one. And oh, by the way, did I mention that if you bought 2, you would already have what you needed for a Q-Start package, and you'd be positioned in business with us. So please do what you can. Talk to the person that invited you to see this presentation. Tell them what you are, A, B, or C. Get your questions answered and